It is the final Sunday before San Diego Comic-Con. It is also 8:03. Do you know where your toys are? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo. Welcome back to my channel and my Sunday night podcast where we talk about life and toys. So, I I'm in like a very stressed out place right now because it happens whenever I have to do anything, and the larger the thing, such as traveling across the country, the larger I realize until I have everything in a row, like my anxiety about it just continues to grow. But hopefully today, I kind of wasted the day today. So tomorrow will be the day that tomorrow will be the day that I get my packing list and everything all together. Um, and yeah, I still got to talk to the toy daddies, get our itinerary like lined up. Oh my goodness. Hi. I have a lot on my mind. Can you tell? Oh, well, let's go first check out our optional class attendance. We got Wade Crate in the house. What's going on, dude? We got Citizen of the Month, Josh Brown of Josh Brown's Customs. What's going on, buddy boy? We've got Jukebox Hero. Hello. We got Clintastic for former. Got a couple of former Citizens of the Months in here. We got Clintastic, Old Grumpy Nerd. So who's the travel pocket fig? My man. Ooh. Shoot, he's over. I see him. So I always I'm going to bring versions of me, of course, because I'm a jerk like that. So I have the Spider-Man from the Vulture 2-pack, the animated series, which is not on my like favorite body for Spidey, but it's a solid, it's like on the Vulcan-esque buck. So I have like Yimbo at Comic-Con in cosplay. I have that figure. I'll be bringing Shipwreck since I swapped out his legs and jeans, so he's looking nice and relaxed. So I'll bring Shipwreck. So at least two variants of me. Maybe I'll bring my CM Punk figure to I don't know if he's gonna be there. See, I've been bad. I'm always bad about planning. It's like I know this about myself. I'm trying to be better. And so it's that juggling. The planning takes you out of the moment that you're in order to like look ahead. I know. Well, I've been living my life the last few days. It's been very nice. I had a great family week. Got to go see Barnegat Lighthouse with my parents this week, which is down in New Jersey. It's a fairly notable lighthouse on the East Coast. What else? And then we did some backyard camping, which was really fun. It was a lot of fun. And my wife has been wanting to get into us camping as a family. And what's been cool is seeing her light up, and she even used the word hobby today. So like having her find this, interest, and it was so much fun. So that was our test run. We did it in a tent. So we're set. We're set to do like camping now at like a campsite. So we're fired up. But yeah, so Wade, so those are at least some of the pocket figures. Getting back to toys, at least two of them. I don't want to bring too many toys with me because I will be bringing home what I'm assuming will be a significant amount of toys. But like I've been bad. I haven't even I've been phoned down a lot this week. So like I haven't even told my Illuminati chat, my Toy Daddy Sentinel chat, but I'm telling you guys here first. So I totally screwed up, and this is how I'm justifying it. So everybody, the last person I know that said it was J Shot. So I love you, J Shot. But to remind to do the exclusive portal. I'm a grown man. I was already given a reminder, which no one needed to, should have had to do, but I already got my last reminder. And the day went by, family stuff. I was going to do it once everybody went to bed, and I forgot. So I don't exactly know what that means. Like, what did I miss out on? I did click on it when I had this. Like, I know I could have selected a whole bunch of stuff. I think this is why I got rejected and frustrated last year from buying like a Roosevelt shirt and a couple of other like vinyl things. So I'm telling myself it's not a big deal because I'm not going to like be a consumer. Like, even though this is a fun trip with two of my best friends, not just two, that's just speaking of the Toy Daddies, but Sentinels too, like, and just seeing everybody, it is a fun trip. But it's not just a trip for me to shop because, like, if anything, I would say obviously being able to do the toy tubing thing and doing all our toy pick coverage, which we're going to be doing, like, I'm still treating it as more as a business trip than a fun trip. It still is fun, but I'm trying not to come home with a lot of collectibles because I remember from last year, my luggage got full and it wasn't even like I came home with armloads of stuff. And there are armloads of toys that I do want to pick up this year. So hopefully I didn't mess anything up for myself, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Vader Sug, I appreciate it, man. I mean, last year was a blast. I still suggest to anybody that's a fan of any of the stuff that we enjoy that it's worth going at least one time. Last year we went into it as a once in a lifetime trip. We were able to, things fell into place where it now became a second time for the last time. So we're just taking it a year by, like a year that we're just taking it as this year. So this will hold, like we're going to try to make this the best trip that we can. And, like, again, nobody knows the future, right? But we got Jamie Lynn Parks in the house. What's going on, dude? Happy Sunday. We got Omega Weapon 13. Happy Psylocke Day. Quick reminder, because I forget these things, and I know not everybody sees everything that I post. But I was super excited that you see her there, Psylocke, yesterday. It was yesterday. I came home. I was so excited. Came home to my Target delivery of Thanos and Psylocke. And then I also came home to my Pulse delivery of the Fantastic Four movie figures that I bought. So those are like, spoiler alert, this is what we're going to talk about tonight. So I instantly already started opening things up today. Ooh. Oh, I never got my second camera going as one of my figgies falls. Let me fix that real quick. Extra camera. There we go. Yeah, there it is. There's the arcade. Big boy Venom. A lot of toys, a lot of legends. Today is going to be very legend heavy. And we're going to go as long as we go. I'm not feeling like it's going to be a 3-hour night. Just because it's another, big week, big week, lots of content coming. Of course, we have our top 10 tomorrow night over at the Toy Pick community, so that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're going to be either online or just posting. You're going to see a lot of us this week, a lot of us, that's for sure. But happy Psylocke Day. So yes, as I was saying, I came home to those deliveries, super amped. So this morning, my daughter, it makes me so excited that anytime specifically female figures come into the house, she wants to know everything about who they are, if she doesn't know who they are already. And she saw Psylocke, doesn't know Psylocke at all, but is so amped. She was asking me a bunch of questions about her. So she was the one that was like, Daddy, can we unbox it today? Can we unbox it? And she ended up helping me. So there is an unboxing video up to check out at some point. It's not a super long one, just a fun little thing. She didn't get involved too much. She was just early on. She just couldn't wait to take Psylocke once I was done talking about her. But yeah, I'll still go over them this evening. Let's see who else is here. We got Mikey Toy Snaps. What's going on, man? We got Art G. Art G. He challenged me to a 2-minute toy hunt. I have my video. I have it. I think it shakes out to, just technically speaking, with like my little intro and outro, it comes out to just over 2 minutes by a few seconds. But I have it done. I just have to post it. I've been meaning to do that. Like I said, I've been trying to be like just putting the phone down throughout the last couple of days, just so I'm not saying, been perfect, but just to disconnect, feel that disconnection. Look, for the first time in years, I don't have an Apple Watch tan line. Like, I've just been disconnecting whenever I can. But anyway, so sorry. So go back. Archie. So I do have it. I will try to hopefully remember to post it maybe after the stream tonight, but it's all set to go. So there we go. Omega Weapon 13, defy camping with Wi-Fi or dig your own hole bathroom. No, this is going to be campsite tents, but, communal things, like an actual like campsite state park type situation. Looking forward to your coverage of SDCC. Didn't get tickets. All right. Well, I thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to go super hard, both in terms of enjoying the tourism aspect, but then really like going crazy hard. Like, No Chewing has been our captain. He has taken the ball and just, again, I want to give him as much credit publicly before, during, and after, because he's taken up a lot of the slack things that we've talked about doing. He ended up executing. So he's our guy. He's the best. And we do now have quite a few like booth tours and interviews and things like lined up. And that's again, independent of all of the other things that we plan on doing while we're there, like springing, our big smiles on the Mezco team. I can't wait to see those guys, and probably whipping up some kind of video with all of them. So that's independent of what we already have set up. So again, No Chewing. I love you. Grumpy Nerd, I'll be camping during the SEC in Myrtle Beach. Nice. I'll be rooting for you. All right. That sounds like a lot of fun. SEC is still a bucket list item for me, dude. That's getting the ticket, obviously, is the hardest part. So we lucked out 2 years ago. I was the one that got in on our behalf and was able to order us the tickets. And then once that happens, then you're like, you have a better chance of being selected, for future ones. So yeah, and then look into whatever types. Like, I have a professional pass for this year, so there's different qualifications. You never know what little avenues there are. So do what you can, Art. You got to get out there, man. Please bring a Mezco Hulk with you, dude. We can only hope. My bet, again, this is just me speculating, but my bet would be that we'll see a prototype Hulk. Just like we saw the Shredder. And they even acknowledged that Shredder wasn't on the body it was going to use. So, I do think we'll see a prototype. Fingers crossed. That's my money. That's my money. Clint Hasek, after visiting 7 targets, finally got the 2-pack today. 7, geez. All right. Well, congratulations. It is an awesome 2-pack. We all knew Psylocke was going to be the winner. She is just spectacular. Wait, that looks like a cool 2-pack for sure. It is, man. Psylocke is supposedly rising tomorrow for art. Clintastic, well, that's a complicated origin story. We got Grumps in the house. Bat Force Grumps, what's going on, man? Did everyone see Yimbo's toes today? That's on my OnlyFigs account. No, I'm just kidding. That's I posted the short I did for the Toy Pick community, so it's up on there yesterday. But it's also on my story today. You're so silly. Grumpy Nerd, am I the only one who didn't buy the Psylocke? Was it a matter of like you were telling yourself you didn't need the set, or is it a matter of you had a hard time? Because it was a hard set it was difficult to pre-order. Endless Fable says, hanging out. Can't wait to see the Toy Daddy's coverage. Editing photos, so I won't be chatting. I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much, Endless. I can't wait to see the photos, whatever you're cooking up. Man, Beast Boy, be safe. Trip, thank you so much, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good. Yeah, got to try to be a professional. Trying. That reminds me of a very funny, and I told you this before on the stream, but it was a long time ago. So when I introduced this back in October, my brother-in-law Mike to Zach Oat at the Diamond Select booth, and I was telling Mike, I was like, man, I'm like, Zach is the guy that, you know, gave me my first break, you know, as a professional. I was like, well, you know, like a semi-pro, like a semi-professional toy guy. And he goes, yeah, and he's not that professional. It was, I know, this made me laugh. Love you, Zach. Omega Weapon 13, I'll be camping this Thursday too, staying off the grid. Nice, nice. Enjoy. Grumps said, oh, I didn't see the buy this either. Hold on for the single release Psylocke. There we go. Grumps in solidarity. Oh, all right. So, yeah, a lot of legends. A lot of legends. I ended up, I had with me to this week my Robot 4, my Gary, my Superman robot. And then I got I had the Lion Superman with me, the Strange Lives of Superman. I never got around to opening them. And I'm not trying, like I still want to ride this Superman like hype train. But I did just put all my Superman figures on the table, not in a permanent display. I just needed them out of the subway area as I fill in things to talk about tonight. But yeah, so I ended up, I mean, honestly, kind of being a little hands off. I had toys and stuff with me, but I, again, focused a lot on, you know, the kids and just messing around with the, you know, just family stuff. So I had toys with me. I never got around to opening any of them, but that changed. Well, today, that changed today with, or yesterday. Sorry, yesterday is when I actually did the filming. Was it 2 days? Oh my goodness. Yeah, 2 days. That was yesterday. Right? I don't even know anymore. Today? Yesterday. This is also just what happens to an educator in the summer. I apologize. All right. Getting to fun stuff. So the whole point of what I was trying to get at is that we're going to be Legends heavy. But this is so ridiculously cool. I got a box from Toy Father, which had a little present from 88 Figs, Ozzy, Con Farrow, and the New Creatures. So this is so rad. So Toy Father forwarded this along to me. Look at this awesome artwork. So I have Scummy Toys. We have shown you these. These are available for sale. Oh, Toy Father sent me the broken one. All right, well, I got to do a little toy surgery on my one little Scummy here. This is the one Chris broke on camera. He tried to move the arms. These are not articulated. But look at this packaging. The Scummy keychain. Con Farrow and the New Creatures are, it's so awesome because they're making waves in the music scene. So I saw some stuff a couple weeks ago or a week ago, but they are making moves, and it is really awesome. And here is the Scummy keychain. Look at this. 88 Figs, my man. That is amazing. Let's get that second camera going. Now that I have my own Scummy to show off. Look at this. And dude, the music is amazing. The music hits. The music hits. So this is so awesome. I can't believe Toy Father, you botchagaloop. So I'm going to have to fix this up. I have my plastic surgery glue. I'll get that fixed in no time. But this, again, I can't stress enough. This is the best toy super glue. Plastic surgery. I'm just telling you, because I've tried all of them. So just letting you know. That's all I can do is let you know. Boop. All right. I will be online camping the websites. Oh my goodness. The SDC exclusives. I know, getting back to SDCC and toy things. There's so much stuff. I know we did our exclusive show the other night. It just feels like just in terms of action figures, there's a decent amount that's come out. I mean, Amazing Yamaguchi is going to be at Comic-Con. And the stuff that they have, like, fortunately, I have my Flash and Reverse Flash. So out of those, I'm okay. But there was still a couple of interesting ones that they were going to offer. Even the Joker's tempting. But yeah, there's like so much just within our 112 action figure scale realm to bring home. If I'm going to bring some of this stuff home. Let's see. I did get G.I. Joe Classified Breaker. Woo! You got a me? You got a me. I don't know if this Breaker, it's this second release, right? Like, because the Breaker original one I have with the motorcycle, right? Wade Create, right on. Shout out 88 Figs and Con Farrow, my man. Let's see. Con Farrow is doing some awesome stuff lately. Yep. Kiwi Collector, what's up, man? And coming to the TPC, Yimbo MD. I will fix it. All right. So legends, everyone. Let's talk about some legends. I am sad. I'm kicking myself right now. I did an unboxing of the Warrior with Ball and Chain of Savage Crucible. That human being that I have is a home run. Like Savage Crucible, beautiful work on that action figure. It's just upstairs, so that's where I'm kicking myself now. That was one of the other toys on my mental Rolodex that I meant to kind of go a little more in depth. But man, that toy is great. And everywhere I hear it, like Chubsy Wubsy has sold out on their whole Wave 2, all the pre-orders and whatever else, everything's sold out, Savage Crucible wise. So that's amazing. And I mean, again, I've talked about them numerous times. They continue to get better each release. These humans are awesome. Can't wait for Death Adder now. Let's see. Art G says, I think the hardest is getting the SH Figure Arts Beast Gohan. So I'll be keeping an eye out for the Tamashi store in New York to get that. Yep. And then I'll be heading there right away when they do. That's a good plan. I don't think anything, like even SHF wise, everything will be available at some point to get your hands on. So it's a matter of patience, playing the waiting game a little bit. But SHF, I would think that there's nothing like permanently exclusive, like stuff just felt like any of their things are just available. What's going on, Cal the Collector? How you doing, Carlos? Thanks for being here, buddy boy. Yeah, we're talking legends. We're talking San Diego Comic-Con. What are you guys most excited to pre-order for Comic-Con? I mean, again, it's been the conversation throughout, obviously, like with me going. This has been what's been on my mind. So, which online ones are you guys going to be going for if you're not going to the con? Just out of curiosity. We got Wesley K in the house. Glad I ordered those SC Wave 2 early. Now I just need a few extra to customize. Yeah, the Savage Crucible. That was a good call. Really good call. I need a Zora Vegeta, like a fool. I passed the OG release. I can't imagine it not being available after SDCC, though. Yep, RG, Jaded Toys, Street Fighter. Yeah, man. I am definitely getting... how do you pronounce it? Is it Dulcim? How do you pronounce his? I always said it was Dulcim, but maybe not. I'm definitely getting him, though. I don't know if I'm going to get the M. Bison. I think I just need one of the burning bodies. Because that's why I would be... It's the only reason I'd be buying that second M. Bison. I got that Psylocke at Theros 2-pack today. Congratulations. Enjoy. And g'day, Art. There we go. So... Like, I mean, we went through Hasbro. It's going to take the majority of my money, I think, this trip. Right now, what I'm really debating on is if I go for the G.I. Joe concert set. Because I would have to obviously chuck the boxes for that. Do I want the band? Do I need the instruments? You know, like, is it one of those type of deals? So I'm not sure about that one, but otherwise, Hasbro's definitely got me for a bunch of the exclusives that they're doing. And then, yeah, I don't know. My wallet worries. Like, I have worry about what I'm buying already. This is why I need a plan. This is why I need a plan. I know, but there is no plan. All right. So last week, I didn't get to tell you guys. I mean, you've seen plenty of people already be discussing him, but my goodness, this Venom figure is amazing. Just so you know, like, just in case you needed the nudge, he is the largest Venom figure that I own. I don't know, like, it's game accurate. If you want a Venom this large, which again cracks me up, Venom's come in all sizes, all shapes and sizes. There's no wrong Venom. It's a great. It's really awesome. It's really great. It's great. The thing that I like the most, though, I mean, the big tendril is amazing, but, well, there's a lot to like, in all honesty. The articulation scheme is fantastic for such a big guy. And then you guys know you got that saliva, which is like, I was super excited about it. Got it in hand, decided it. I was like, am I as crazy about it as I want? But yes, I am as crazy about it. It's awesome. It's really great. What a cool accessory. And what's neat, again, and you guys know this, but that removes. So if you don't want it there, you could easily take that out. So yeah, Venom is a win. Again, matter of price. I will say, as a matter of price, he is truly massive. Like, he is as big as any of the $40 McFarlane Mega Figs that I have, and more fun. Like, more articulation, more everything. So let's see. We have Clintastic saying that Savage Land 3-pack, if I can get it. I'm also hoping, based on the last couple of years, yeah, that, like, keep an eye on Pulse. But I remember what's it, Death's Head, right? Was last year, and the Snake Commander. Both of those, I Was Once a Man, right? Wasn't that I Was Once a Man? But those all went up, not just during the convention, but even a couple of weeks after, like, more stock popped up. So I have a feeling that if you do want something, as long as you act on it, you shouldn't have a problem. Fingers crossed. Grumps is saying definitely need the Jada. Yeah, and Jada does a great job of making their stuff available and easy to order online. And you're not going to get it, in August, but I got my, it was my Evil Ryu. I got that what I feel, September, October. Like, it came fairly quick, I think. Again, this is now a couple years ago. But, like, NECA and Mezco, I feel like we're going to be waiting for anything that you order online until Thanksgiving or Christmas. That's just based on past practice and observation. So, we got the Machu Toy. What's going on, Machu? How you doing, man? Way great to say that Venom is peak. Dude, it's phenomenal. The only thing, like, when we go to little critiques, different hand options, like, it's actually kind of nice that this one over here is like a gripping hand. So it would have been nice to have maybe 2 gripping hands and then 2 of these, like, open posing hands. But with Venom, they always just go with, here's fists and open claw hands, which, it does the job. I'm not going to lie. And then over here, we got the tendril. This thing is fantastic. And the fact that it pegs on, it is pegged, is spectacular. And joint-wise, like, this holds up no problem without a figure. With a figure, it does drop a little, you know, it's not going to hold exactly what you want to do, but it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. But yeah, renew your vows, guys. It's a renew your vows with these awesome accessories. And he's a monster. Look at that. Ha ha. Yeah. Great figure. Great legends. Great legends. Let me bring that back. Boop. There we go. So that's Venom. All right. Kiwi Collector saying, huge, fantastic. Speaking of Venom, you're going to get the Mafex movie Venom that was recently teased. That's right. Their first big fig. Let me see. I have seen pictures of it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Here's a tease. So this is up on Toy Migos and Lago Figs. Let me get that in there. There we go. That's right. There was the tease. So as much as I enjoy SHF, again, just like all these toy companies, like I now know how they operate or what I could expect with certain types of releases. And one of the things I've been not doing, which I've done a lot of, is I'll buy the McFarlane or the Legends version of whatever, let's say, movie fig comes out. And then I'll jump on the SHF, and then I'll eventually get a Mezco or Mafex or both. So I'm trying to change my ways. So right now I have an amazing SHF movie Venom figure. Like I really love that SHF. So if I decide to move it, then I would pursue this one. Only because I'm very curious about the size of a big boy Mafex. So that is very tempting. That is very tempting. So right now, I'm going to say no. But that's right now. Any white paint rub on the torso? Oh, what? Of Venom? No, I haven't had any issues with... Right? I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. They're... Like, you know, just... I have not been careful moving him around. I guess there is maybe a potential for some... like scraping. Not, I don't know. I think it's fine, if that's what you were talking about. Let's see. Art Soup saying Venom is awesome. I love mine. Price was of no concern considering. Oh, that's right. Yeah, if you want to check out Archie's toy hunts, he is getting some great deals. Weston Case says, saw that Venom the other day. If he wasn't 25 over retail where I found him, I might have picked him up. Fair. Josh says, what if it's not big though? I bet they undersize it. Yeah, 5.5 inches is fine size, dude. That's all they sell the SHF. All right. That's what she said. Oh my goodness. Sell the SHF, says Machu. Yeah, I mean, I really do like that figure quite a bit. I feel like I should maybe revisit that one too. Only because I haven't been jumping at recent Mafex last, updates of figures, but I do know I'm missing out on some stuff. All right. Let's jump over. Again, not to just rush from one thing I was excited about. Many of us were obviously with Superman to the next newest thing. But, I mean, let's be honest. I think now, if you did see Superman, and maybe you saw it multiple times, I want to see it more than once already. But yeah, the next thing is Fantastic Four. So let's start. Let's just go through because these are going to be quick. These are going to be like little run and gun reviews because it's everything we know. We were able to tell a lot of these things right from the promo art. Like this was not a wave I was wondering in anticipation. I just wanted the looks. I'm like, I know what these are going to feel like, what they're going to move like. Just give me. And I just want, the baby blues. So there's the thing. Again, really like the costume. I do enjoy it. He looks awesome. The one thing I will say, so they gave you just an extra set of posing hands. That's all you get with Ben. So that's the only bummer. But I want to shout out Kit Bash Customs because he's the guy that I saw do this. And it is the torso swivel to get the extra crunch. So you actually don't get a ton of crunch. You get to there. And this is how it's supposed to look. There you go. That's how it's supposed to look. But if you rotate and then keep, so the stones are a smaller cut, but I honestly think this works out better personally. I like the smaller rock formation design for his abs because then look, then this is all the same. It's all, I don't know. I just think it makes more sense. So with that, again, so shout out to Kit Bash. You end up getting so much more crunching. So I'm just going to do that for this mod. And he moves well, especially with that extra bit of movement there. So we got Ben. Super excited for this movie. Super excited. The head sculpt is awesome. Like, he really does look rad. Look at that. Really nice job of blending. Like, this is way more comic inspired than anything we've seen. I would think so. In a hyper realistic way. Yeah, that lighting. All right. So there's Thing. Here we got Henrock in the house. What's going on, dude? Way creates does it feel like the price would be justified if it's in your mind's eye the perfect version of that character. That Venom would work with most lines and is a decent size. Looks great to me. Yeah. Again, I think he was a $60. It felt like in this world of we don't know what the hell is, again, values of everything is just we're trying to wrap our minds around stuff. I would say that the 60 for the Venom was like well spent. Like all right, I feel good about that purchase. NYC Figure Fanatic, happy Sunday. What's going on, dude? Cali Collector, I posed a thing in Human Torch yesterday. That's right. You sent me an amazing setup. Super excited to see that posted. Omega Weapon 13, that thing looks good in the fish tank. That's where it belongs. Dope photo idea for the fish tank would be cool. That is true. All right, so that's the Thing. So Ben. Oh, I didn't even talk about Psylocke and Thanos. See, I'm all over the place. I apologize. We'll get there. I also have a couple of figures we can unbox together tonight. We'll see. All right. Johnny time. This is the only Johnny I ended up doing. I only did. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, it works. All right. So I only ended up doing the Flame On version. And yeah, he's great too. He's like, I do love the look of the actual textured sweater costume. Of course, they're going to explain how they're going to explain some fancy flame retardant material he's using. But this is really interesting. Like, they took their little flame effects that they have and they're movable, but they do not come off. I actually dig this quite a bit. So I hope to see more of that type of decision making from them. They do have a piece of flame that will come off. My little light, that light does not want to stay there. But over here, around the wrist. So see that? That will actually come off. Which is that's what we're used to. We're used to that type of stuff. But yeah, there's actually two pieces of flame. Ah, yeah, this is really cool. Although I did screw up by trying to take off one of the hands. Oh, I made a mess. All right, I'm going to have to put that back over there. What did I do? Get the punching hand back on. Now, we're not going to get any of the articulation that we want in terms of, you know, for our preference, or at least, you know, speaking for my own, of like renew your vows. Like, it's just not going to be what we're going to get here. But what we do get, and for the poses that the Human Torch does, I have enjoyed messing with him so far and posing him around. It's not, you don't get a ton, but arched back you do. So there's fun to be had with Johnny, and he looks amazing. This is probably my now default Human Torch over the comic. Like, I would use this one even in a comic pose, like even in a comic setup. That's what I like about this particular figure. That was why he was high on my list when he came in. But yeah, so there's Johnny. Let's go to Sue next. And she wins right away because she does not have high heels. She does not have high heels, everyone. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Let's see. With the hard R, what are you talking about? Love the translucent plastic done right. Very cool. Yeah. I mean, even comparing it to, let's see, other, you still get the joints and stuff, but they actually are hidden a lot better on this one. I think because of some of the texturing that they put in, you know, throughout, because you do get some of the lines from the sweater. All right, so Sue. I think Sue looks awesome. Again, the face sculpts for MCU figures continue to get better and better. I mean, really, I'm not saying it's exactly her, but that's pretty rad, pretty awesome. And it's a head sculpt that I think I would use with my my Butterface Sue retro action figure. I would throw this head sculpt on there for what, you know, I just feel like it would work. It would work. Now, coolest part of this is the bullet effects that are in here, because, you know, I do have a couple of other Force shields that she has. And then the other thing that I really like that they did, because she only comes with a couple extra hands, but one of them is this open palm and with the peg. So not quite Diamond Select, where they gave us a full-blown pegged shield hand, but I do like that, and that's how that ends up looking. Works so much better than their previous versions. Let me just put it that way. So much better than the previous ones. Because, you know, they have the girls, Marvel Legends have for the open hands. It's like one of those. God, again, I'm assuming you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Those shields arrangements were the worst. All right. A lot of terrible vanilla ass posing going on right now. Let's see. Machu, why is it called a Renew Your Vows setup when Beast said that before Renew Your Vows came out and the Power Rangers had the same setup? That's True. What would be? That's just what I mean, even going back to your 12-inch Peter Machu and the whole line of the 12-inch Marvel Legends. I mean, we knew Bobby Valla created those, and it is in that engineering articulation scheme. So yeah, there's got to be a better name for it. But good point. Beast Ranger sounds cooler. There we go. We got KJ. Speaking of KJ, I did send out all the giveaways this week. So again, congrats for you got the Snake Man coming, KJ. The Snake Man. Oh no, Sue Storm with Baby Bump. They did it with Spider-Verse. So they did do it for Spider-Woman, but yeah, not here. I was wondering if there was going to have the bump, some level of bump, but no. Let's see. The Cookie Monster has seen some things. That's what you call it. You guys. All right. And rounding out, because I currently am passing on Surfer, but I could very well see myself getting her down the road too. Same with depowered Johnny. Like, there never knows, But feeling wise, once again, waist swivel here. Yeah, the crunching on all of these is not the best. Like, that is an unfortunate aspect because I love the look of them. Again, very interesting feeling to these figures. It is like this hybrid feeling of their super rigid and their gummy stuff. But it just feels different. Like something is going on, but not in a bad way. Like, the joints are very smooth and easy to move around. I do have one of his ankles locked, though. I have to heat that up. Yeah, this ankle is locked. All right. Mr. Fantastic. So this head sculpt, let's show that off first. I mean, you guys have seen this, I know, but it's a good Pedro. That's a good Pedro. There we go. It's a good Pedro head sculpt. Way better than my Mandalorian. Than my Mando head sculpt from Black Series. I would honestly want to try this head sculpt out on my Joel Last of Us body. See how that looks. Oh, this is going to... I'm not going to be able to... Oh, I don't want to break them. Ooh. All right. I got the foot going. You see that? That was some concentration happening right there. Oh, hallelujah. All right. We will protect you. Yeah, so I want to put this head sculpt on my Joel body just to see how that looks. Not bad. Not a bad looking Pedro. Not at all. Let's see. Scrolling back up for a second. Jamie Lynn, whoa, dang, watch you was putting your business out there. It's under your 12-inch Peter. This has been on record, Jamie Lynn. This has been on record before. Knuckleheads. Ender Shadow's in the house. What's going on, Enders? That's the type of business you want out there, Jamie Lynn. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a bad rumor at all, you guys. Too much. Grubs is saying, I think the Fantastic Four movie figures look good. They do, man. Like, this head sculpt looks so great. And the fact that now I have the hiccups, but these are two of the best Mr. Fantastic Marvel Legends accessories. If they weren't going to go the full Marvel Select route, which we knew they would not, because that's the best. Like, those Marvel Select Fantastic Four figures excuse me, are up there in terms of the offering with the Mezco, only because of the offering and the accessories and the things that you could get from that set. I mean, because you're not getting the stuff from Legends, but that's what's nice, that they did something different with Reed. Jeez. So super easy and fast to change the arms, which made me very happy, Mr. Ham Hands McGee over here. So very easy, bendable. Like, it's a nice, and they don't even have like the 3 little dots. You know, usually I was looking for the little dots for the bendy stuff. I wonder if they're hidden under the gauntlet. I'm assuming it's for air passage to go through. But no, they're bendy there. Get some decent bends. Decent. So this is a fun Marvel Legends team. It's definitely, compared to the ones that I have, all of those now feel very dated on old Bucks. Even that retro line, which was not that long ago, everything feels dated in there to an extent. Oh, these hiccups are killing me. All right. So yeah, I'm a fan. I'm going to enjoy this movie. I enjoy having these figures. I do not enjoy these hiccups. My goodness. Let's see. That head sculpt is too happy for Joel. That is true. Yeah, you're right. Seemed like they captured his optimism, right? He actually looks like he's got a little smile going there. I kind of wish Mr. Fantastic had a stretchy torso included. Dude, I know. Yeah, Legends ultimately has not done him well one time. Because, like I said, when you look at that select one, it's ridiculous. The windy body to trap a guy. You got the big neck. You got the torso. You got the arms. Yeah, this does not compete whatsoever. What? I hope that's not, because like these days anything could happen, right? Don't tell me that. I'm actually Googling it now. It better not be. All right. Stressing me out, Wade. Stressing me out. Jay Shot, there you go. How you doing, man? Good to see you. You can check the boys. They had a Saturday stream yesterday. So in case you missed out, catch that replay. And I think they were doing a giveaway with those Savage Crucible figures through Chubsy Wubsy. No, because the state of the world means that, like, I'm just anticipating something crummy to always happen. So I was just like, oh, well, great. I didn't get the travel insurance. That's where my brain went. It didn't scare me. It just aggravated me into a state of apathy, I guess is the best way of putting that. Oh, my God. Yes, a maximum Mr. Fantastic would be incredible. And that's something that I had talked about with the Toy Daddies too at one point. And we came up with some really fun accessories. One of them being just like a smushed flat. Like you can slide under doors. Like just something goofy. More Figs, what's up, dude? Jay, I was allowed so many Yeboda jokes. Oh my goodness. I know. You tried. I appreciate the effort. Again, it's through text. There's only so much we can do, right? Oh my God. That's not going to be long enough, but that's what I do need to do. I got to get that breath held in. All right. Now, is there anything you'd like to know about Thanos and Psylocke? There she is. So like I said, like I didn't do like a super duper in-depth review. It was more of just a fun little unboxing. Oh, this is how this works. This goes there. If I even did all of that right, which I'm fairly certain I did not. But she's another perfect piece of evidence to what the Legends team has been doing with their head sculpts. Because again, the females have been treated so terribly by the Hasbro Legends team for a while, where every face was just basically a cookie cutter. So the fact that we're getting different actual like versions of these characters is really, really nice. So both of these are really spot on. I love it. Enders. Oh, hi, J Money, J Shot. Well, here they both look great for the Capcom Marvel setup. That's right, man. The Thanos, great grin, limited articulation to an extent. Like you can kind of see it if I put her back here. But with the single jointed elbow, he's got the big gauntlet. Like it's only going to there. There's not much more you're gonna be doing with him. God bless Shooting the Galaxy. He tried. I was looking at the promo art from this pack before it. And I didn't see that they tried to do some like action poses with Thanos. Like I said, he did a great job given whatever direction he was given. But look at the paint, even on the thighs. You got some nice paint work in there to bring that detail. That's not just the shadows, I don't believe. Yeah, no, there's some paint in there, man. So it threw me off. I wasn't sure what to do. I still have that old from a few years ago Thanos. This convinced me to, I'm going to try to make some money on it. Not make money, but just make money back. So I think that Thanos is going to go. The blues don't line up, so trying to salvage or combine those two figures doesn't really work out. Let's see. Everything about her, I want to know everything about Psylocke. All right. She's a Scorpio, likes long walks on the beach. There we go. Yeah, there. So, yeah, Thanos. The thing that got me, though, is they didn't paint the gauntlet. That's the thing that bummed me out. Where did I put their stuff? Hang on. Nope, not there. Not there. Oh, man. Nope, not there. Oh, it's in like the box itself. That's right. I forgot I put the extra things in here. Yeah, I'm still very much in a state of disorganization. Currently. All right, we're getting there. All right, Psylocke, the other thing. Okay. So Thanos, that's what I was going to say. They didn't paint the stones, the gems on the other hand, but they did for the snapping hands. That is my one knock on Thanos. Outside of not really giving us anything else with him. But here is the other looks high up. Hang on. That's better. Here's the other head sculpt of Psylocke. This is the one that comes with like a port over her ear. You can kind of see that. See, there's some space. I didn't get the light right in there, but there you go. Right above her ear. So just something that I've had to deal with is for her little psychic crown. It wears like on one half toy sunglasses, but on the other half is like this two-prong type of thing, port, and it's shorter. So they have this whole system where it is supposed to work out. See, it's, yeah. One port is longer than the other. See that? Anywho, I think I want to cut into the hair in the ear and open that up a little bit more, because I have not gotten that to like sit well. So I'm basically having it sit outside of her ear anyway. Because if I go to port this in, which I will to show you, it angles the glasses down, I guess, to an extent. All right, just understand that the tiara is a little bit more of a pain in the butt than you would think from a Legends accessory. Like that, see, that just popped off. That wasn't ported in there like it's supposed to. I'm not saying you can't. But again, this is one of those like live on the internet things where I'm just going to start sweating and getting aggravated if I keep going. So I'm going to stop. But yeah, that's why I need to open that up. I need to open up that hair right there. That spot is not doing it for me. But the rest of it does, man. I was trying to figure this out because I still think I got this effect wrong. There is, back this up. Where is the, oh yeah. Okay. So over here is the clip for the wrist. Can you see that right by my thumb? But then they give her the two fingers, hands with two fingers. So there's also like an openness to this effect. So you could also jam the figure in there. The fingers in there. Sounds so weird. And then use it as kind of like a guiding thing. Like that. But I don't know if that's how it's supposed to go. I really don't. I've honestly had a lot. I've been confused about this. How about, can I use that? Can I say confused? I've been confused. And the reason I say that, just so you know, is because this is a vertical hinge. So it will not go that way. It's not supposed to, at least. So I definitely feel like I'm screwing something up in this regard. Let me get back to you guys. Maybe you can point out something I'm doing wrong with that particular effect. And then I want to show you the Shooting the Galaxy promo art, so you know I'm not a crazy person. It's like there was definitely some digital manipulation. Let's see. Thanos. So let's see. What would be a... Yeah, this one. Open image. Okay. Share this tab. Okay, here we go. Finally, we're ready. Huzzah! Okay. You can take a look And again, vertical hinge. So it's only an up and down, but there, you can't see your fingers there as if it was inserted. Again, sorry for words, into this effect, but it does not look like it's clipped on. So I don't know how this is supposed to work. If one of you guys happens to own this and you can tell me, I'm like, maybe I'm just doing the whole thing wrong, but maybe I am doing the whole thing wrong. Hang on. Trying to look at like this picture. No, it really doesn't. Like, even there's a hole, but it doesn't look like it's supposed to port through. I don't even know where this wrist part hooks on. Like, truly do not know unless no, see, the fingers don't go in there. Or are they supposed to? There is a part. Let me bring this back because I'm so confused, guys. I'm genuinely confused. So there's the wrist portion. Okay, there's the wrist. The wrist would go there. There is even the potential. See the smallest little gap that maybe the fingers are supposed to go through there. But I have not been able to crack that yet. That doesn't look to be the case. Let's see. Let me see if anybody's saying, can anybody help me? Can anybody help me? All right, let's see. Oh, we're still Scorpio. All right. There we go. Shumi's in the house. Happy Sunday. After going to multiple targets and standing in the rain, I found a 2-pack and they look great. Yay! Congratulations. Paint apps do look great. Ender Shadows, I like candlelight dinners or ceiling lit dinners. Very nice. She's got a lot of energy. That's funny. Shroomy, surprise Sala can't do a full split though. Oh yeah, there is. Sorry guys. Yeah, there is a spot that's it. It'll just that's all you're gonna get. Looks so good. Was telling Henrock almost Jada Toys level. Yeah, my mod torso is all. Wade Crate, love that they incorporated those butterfly joints. They gave her smell my fingers hands. They did. I know. Reminds me of the G.I. Joe line. MBB, she's a little limited in places. Does a lot of squats. This is true. Surprised they didn't give her those weird splayed out hands that they include with every. That's right. That's what I was talking about before. They look like that. They look like that. Looks like Casa body, lower hips as well. Darth Prime is in the house. I took off the fist and clipped on. Okay. I wasn't sure if that would be an option because of the gosh darn. I mean, son of a gun, that's probably it, man. Oh, see, and I did do this because it's a strong clip. Without the hand there, that's on there. Surprisingly, like that's a legit clip, not a cap shield where it's going to break clip. It's a good clip. Like that's on there. So you're right. For posing, yeah, that would be. That's how you're gonna have to do it. Now, the reason I didn't think this was the case because again, promo art showing the hands there, right? But even from here, this is doing a good job of illustrating what I'm hoping to you guys to see. You can still see most of that peg hole. So if I try to pop in that 2-finger one, it it's gonna be apart from the effect because it doesn't have the matching articulation scheme. So see how with the hands, it's more drastic in what I'm seeing in real life, but it pushes away off of the arm, so it's not like a perfect. It's if anything, it's curved. You see the curve now? There we go. See, so that's what happens when you plug in the finger with it, the finger hands. The hand itself pushes the effect away from the arm. Good. That took me a while to get what I was trying to communicate to you guys, so thank you for sticking with me. But that was the big thing that was bothering me. And Darth Primus, thank you for. I'm probably going to just do the Darth Primus and not use a hand for those effects because they clip on great. I should be thankful for that. I am thankful for that. So they clip on great. I just will go no hands for my posing for that. Grumps, did anyone get the G.I. Joe classified firefighter figure? It's pretty awesome. I forgot that they were coming out. They look amazing. Seeing people's pictures already in the unboxing and people finding them in Targets. So if I see them, I don't know if you guys can tell based on all the time. I come from a line of people that like to live in service of others. So my whole family's in education, but not only education, my grandfather was a fire captain. So firefighting is in my blood. And yeah, so I have the highest and utmost respect for our firefighters. And if I see it, I'm going to buy a couple because they look amazing. I don't know what I would do just other than owning, or maybe I'll get one for my dad, but I have to track it down. I should look for my dad. That would actually be a very toy daddy, toy father thing. Because I think my dad would dig it. But now I got to find it. It looks like there is a right fist-shaped cavity in the middle. Yeah, that's what you'd think. That's what you'd think, man. It's bizarre because of that clip. The arm clip, it doesn't make any sense. We got Mikey, the figure report. What's going on, man? How you doing? I can't wait to see you. I can't. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a blast. 2 figures in the peg hole. Got it. I mean, that's what I was. There's only so many words to describe what I'm just saying. I'm just. Let's see. No problem. I saw MIG. Yeah, there you go. Game reverse pick. Yeah. Grumps. I need to get another 2. Love it. Jamie Lynn makes these are for the firefighters. Might need to grab another 1 or 2, and they're perfect. Yeah. Oh, I just have to see them. I was holding off on expanding. I forget when that pre-order just came and went. You know, but yeah, it's on my radar. Let's see. G.I. Joe firefighters. Oh, they're up on Amazon? Oh, they're up on Amazon. In stock. All right. And it's like $35. You're getting a ton of stuff. I should probably share with you what I'm looking at. Not being a knucklehead. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of stuff. That's right on par. I got to get my dad one of these. I do. He just had, so my grandfather's helmet restored to there were different levels of restoration. So he got the level where it's still just, it's refreshed, little pizzazz. Let's see. So yeah, I might have to do that. Yeah, they look awesome. All right, let me pull this back down. Boop. What else we got? Way create just gangster tilt the finger guns and have the effects on top. Looks mean. Yeah. Got Cap lives here. What's going on, dude? Happy Sunday. More figs. You can send it to me and I'll try to figure it out. There you go. Psylocke is satisfied thick. Henrock and I scored Firefighter Psylocke at a $12 Professor X today. Very nice. Cap lives loves that firefighter. Awesome. It is a maximum firefighter. That is for sure. Show me I want to make a whole fire squad. Dude, I know. I mean, out of all, you're right. I mean, first of all, I'm saying you're right. No, I'm saying you're all right. I probably should get a firefighter squad. Let's be honest. What am I doing? Not deluxe. Shake my head. Yeah. Which should be for legends. I know, man. You got to remember, Joe's team has that extra wiggle room of no licensing fees. That is a big, 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 big thing that they do not have to deal with. The Joe's team. So yeah, a lot of good toys. It was an exciting thing to come home. That Gamerverse set have been so excited, as you all know, to finally get these out of box. So that's why, my daughter did not have to twist my arm yesterday to get me to go through that 2-pack. You know what? There is another one since we're in this Gamerverse mode, because I have Spiral over here I still need to open up. I did get my Kingpin in too, so I haven't messed with him yet, and I got my Archangel. Boop. So this was a nice week of Pulse deliveries, but part of me wants to just get to this. Since this was a purchase I made either during the stream or directly after a stream and hang out with you guys. So I kind of want to check out the Proton Cannon and then go from there. And then we'll go from there. Let's see. Omega said, I'm down for player 2 Psylocke Pink. That would be neat. I don't want at least 3 firefighters. The firefighter set just for the helmet and for Spidey. Yeah. And Grubs is saying, I love that Kingpin too. All right, nice. Yeah, I didn't realize the difference in that Kingpin from the retro release. Like, I didn't realize it's a significant. It's not just a paint swap. It's a whole different figure. Real quick, this was such a cool thing that they were doing. Between not that I'm saying every action figure should be coming out of a big box like this, but it reminds me of like the other retro wave from Fantastic Four. Like, I don't know, it's cool coming in their own little. Like, this is neat. This is neat. Yeah, I needed this one. Thank you for the push. Thank you all for the push to get this colorway. The gold would have been fine, the modular Iron Man design. But no, this is the one that I needed. But the thing I was most curious about and needed in my life is this Proton Cannon. So let's do that. Let's do that. Do. Oop. Okay. So there's the stands. Oh, that's so neat. This is so cool. This is what it was all about. I wanted this Proton Cannon. Yes. All right, and this plugs in over here. Does that stand up like so? No. The other way. Yes. And then what fell over here was the blast effect. And then for the center, yeah. Big Bird's go. Oh, so you can't see what I'm seeing. Poor Big Bird. Poor Big Bird. But look at that proton cannon. That is great. Oh, and he comes with like grabbing hands and then the open blast effects. I love this retro head sculpt too. Jeez Louise. He looks so young. He looks very young. It's a very young head sculpt. All right. Let's see. Super cool retro laser man. Damn straight. Modular Iron Man is one of the best designs, especially its hip range, perfectly designed without drop down. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. All right, let's get them open. Harry Moore, I love your artwork. I love your artwork, Harry. Ah, there we go. Ooh, that actually opened very, very clean. Clean open. Although I do not, I'm telling myself, I do not save boxes anymore. No more Legends saving. Those boxes gots to go. I didn't realize the helmet had that design on top. I had no idea. Interesting. Although there are two helmets here. Also interesting. How did I not realize this as I'm like going through and like holding this in hands, looking at everything? It's not like this is a surprise. Huh. Well, here's the other head sculpt. Wow. That's something else. Which one is the game? Probably this one, right? I think this is the game version. That's really cool. All right, but I really wanted to show you this head sculpt. So young. He looks like this is like Freddie Mercury in the Queen movie. A little bit. Almost. Is that head on there? It's a good one. But man, look at those cheeks. Some blue steel. It's looking great. But yeah, just a very young. It definitely looks different than the other retro Iron Man head sculpts I have from Legends. But not in a bad way. Again, I dig it. I dig it quite a bit. All right. So yay! I got my Iron Man now set up for my Marvel Capcom shelf. My goodness. That's Van Beast Boy's favorite Iron Man right there. We got Clockwork Orgy in the house. Happy Sunday night. Lots of familiar names up in this. Sub Tuesday crew. There you go. I wonder if I'm gonna get a chance to talk to Wade Pryor. I mean, I'm leaving Wednesday morning, like super freaking early for the airport. Yeah, I don't know. If anything, we'll be doing videos and maybe lives and what other shenanigans. But yeah, I was hoping to get to talk to Wade Pryor to going. But man, yeah, this trip, again, here it is. It's here, and it felt like it snuck up on me, and it hasn't because I've been talking about it for over a month. My goodness. Merman, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for being here this evening. Iron Mercury is amazing. Clockwork Orgy, gonna take you for a ride. Gonna take you for a ride. That face of the main villain in the old Kung Fu movie. There you go. And Jamie with the knives out. Exactly. Yeah, it does. That's great. Well, as I said, there's more to open, but there's so much. Like I think it's just it's it's very weird. Like I'm in a weird emotional spot knowing that this trip is coming up, and with the way my brain works and how I get excited for things until it smacks me right in the face. Like it's here now. Oh boy. So yeah, I feel like I've just been kind of like spinning my wheels until we get out there. So tomorrow will be my packing day. Make sure I have all my things checked off the list. That's going to be a big thing. And then, yeah, Wednesday. That's so excited. So excited. So I guess all I can tell you tomorrow night, we'll have a little bit more information because I will be with Toy Father No Chewing, who are my rocks in this world of toys. So we'll be able to figure out and share with you our game plan a little bit better. But we're going to everything. Wednesday night will be a preview night. We have an event as soon as we get there off the plane with a toy company you would know. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I appreciate you guys for cheering me and us along on our journey. And thank you guys again for all of the love from during last week's 3K giveaway. And all we can keep doing is chugging along. We're going to just keep chugging along. We are having a blast. And again, it only means it because we're sharing it with you guys. So yay. Yay. Let's see. You have Wednesday passes. I do. Yes, sir. So yeah, you'll start seeing coverage. I mean, I'm going to be going live and posting stuff constantly. And that's that's the three of us. We're hitting the YouTube channel. So Toy Pick community, turn on those notifications over here, turn on those notifications. And then on IG, we're just going to be blasting everything out. So very excited. Clack Gorgio, you're going to review Ball and Chain Barbarian. Yeah, so I did an unboxing video of him. But what I want to do is go back and do a longer one and give it voiceover. So I'm going to try to, I do reuse footage here and there. And I try to, just for time efficiency. So I want to see if this is like a possible rollout, is like unboxing first, followed by the more detailed voiceover. So I am going to be doing it. I did mean to talk more about him tonight, but I did mention earlier, he's fantastic. He's exceptional. I just wish I had him here to show off. So that's on me. But maybe that's if I can try to squeeze that into tomorrow too. Yeah, it's slow, how it is as an adult, right? Like not enough hours in the day. And then when you have the hours, you're like, but I just want to chill. What's going on, Doombot? How you doing? Wade Creative, excited for everyone going. It'll be a blast with all the 1/12 offers and cool people. Yeah, it'll be a good time. So thank you, Wade. Clapper Gorgie, my man. Appreciate you. Go eat some Korean barbecue. That sounds delicious. Looking forward to the SDCC content. Just hope Chewy doesn't crash any RC cars again. Cap, I will do my best to keep our Red Hood in check, but we'll see how it goes. He's, when he gets going, he's a wild man. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this evening. You are all the best. You can hear my throat starting to lose it a little bit. Probably from all this backyard camping. But thank you so much, truly. And I can't wait. Like honestly, like I do want to share my experience, and just, it's not a first timers anymore, not a first timing experience. Like I'm going for toy news. So keep an eye on all of our socials, because that's what we're going to be doing, and shenanigans and goofiness and silliness. But yeah, have a great rest of your weekend. Have an awesome start to your week. Keep an eye out for the content. Turn on, all right, now I'm just rambling because I have a blast with you guys. So thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Appreciate you, my citizens of Yabonia. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you, Grubs, my man. All right, everybody, let me cue up this ending thing. We'll go lullaby again. It's been been nice. I'm doing the Sunday, Monday lullaby ends. So next time I see you, probably be in California. It's going to be pretty awesome. All right, everybody. Sweet dreams. Peace. Bye.
Unite my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread, because next week we'll be right here. Your toy daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.